caregivers, and that's where the Center for Family Services come in. They will take lead and help with all of the training and set up those meetings, and also bring in the community, the law enforcement community, and those who may not know what's going on. Working with caregivers is a big thing, looking for those signs and symptoms that, you know, maybe the typical person would be able to communicate, where those who cannot communicate could not.
And why now? What was the impetus for this project to do it now?
Well, I'm sure unless you've been living in a cave, it's a very timely topic. Unfortunately, it's not an old topic. It's not a new topic. It's a very old topic. We've been, you know, the ARC Gloucester is a big advocate for our population in a strong way. And this has been a concern for many parents. As a matter of fact, one parent had said when her daughter was diagnosed with having Down syndrome, one of the first things she thought of was, oh my gosh, my child's going to be more prone to be a victim. How do I prevent this? So we want to look for those ways to help educate and find. And timely in that it's in the news all the time. You can't get away from it now.
No, you can't.
The Me Too movement and so forth. And it's great. I think it's a good time for this to have come around.
Well, if you also heard Jessica reference the Us Too movement.
Yes, I did. Yes, the Us Too movement. Without us, don't do it without us.
Right.
So we're looking forward to being a part of this, especially in the Gloucester County community, and to be a strong advocate and to continue to be.
So has this program started already?
We've just begun.
Okay.
We're in the formation process to finding those best ways. I mean, sometimes we have these ideas, we need to combine those ideas and find what's going to be the best way to reach the most people, provide the best education and the best services. We'll be acting to help with that referral and making sure this, that they've reached the right person. And Center for Family Services will make sure to take our referrals quickly and know that we're advocating for a reason.
And if you can, because I know our viewers would like to know, how can somebody find out more information about this project?
Well, they can reach right out to us, the ARC Gloucester, and the number, the website, thearcgloucester.org. They can reach our main offices at 856-848-8648, or just contact us at any way. Or Center for Family Services is always available for victims. They have several other units for even trafficking, sexual trafficking. So look, there's numbers there. They just need to reach. And of course, they're law enforcement. We're hoping that this project especially will help educate the law enforcement to identify and when someone might need that extra help or to be a victim and
Right.
not be able to communicate that.
And that's what Jessica was really talking about with what the state is trying to accomplish.
Yes.
And it really makes a lot of sense, because the question I had, which clearly pertains locally as well, it sees no borders, is that victims that have special needs might have a barrier of communication or difficulty in communicating, especially in a traumatic situation.
Exactly, and that's where it was also timely, was with the ARC of New Jersey Summit. So it all kind of came together in the same year. So, you know, it worked out well for that purpose, and I'm sure we'll be reaching out to the ARC of New Jersey as well for more information and looking to what they were able to accomplish.
Well, it clearly seems like a great resource.
Absolutely, they always are. We always
So
do.
we're going to have you come back in the future and let us know how the project is progressing.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm sure, and maybe Lisa Foster can reach out too, since she'll be the lead on that.
That's great. So other than this, which is a tremendous project, and
Yes.
I see how much effort goes into it, what else is happening with the ARC Gloucester?
Well, the last couple of years have been a whirlwind. We switched to a fee-for-service system, so a good part of my job was to making sure that all went into transferred smoothly. We have several grants that have happened. One grant through the one area, Flowers Foundation, I'm sorry. We have a Discovering Arts at the ARC program. It's the 5th Saturday of the month, so it's only 4 times in the year, working with children with intellectual and developmental disabilities and bringing in a sibling between 6 and 12. Because sometimes, you know, families need to reach out find services for the disabled child, but the other child gets left behind, or vice versa. So this is an opportunity for them to come together and work. One of the grants I'm really excited about is a Delta Dental grant that we received to hold a dental screening day the last Saturday in March at our Camp Sun and Fun location. So dental was one of the most neglected areas of health. So we'll be reaching out to the dental community to help us with the screenings and to get that dental home. We, of course, have the gala coming up in April. So we started that back with our 60th anniversary, and it's been such a big hit to bring that in. The Council on Developmental Disabilities started us 2 years ago with a ballroom dancing program, health and wellness through ballroom dancing, that we're now reaching out for sponsors, but we're continuing that program. We've had up to 15 of our professional dancers now competing for that, and many other things we're looking up. And of course, that partnership with Centers for Family Services is something we'll be concentrating on quite a bit right now.
You are busy.
Yes, we are.
There's a lot going on.
There is. There's a lot
Well,
going on.
that's great. And thank you again for coming out today and giving us all this great information.
Thank you for
And
having me.
I think Anna might have a little competition here.
I doubt that
you
very
really,
much, but thank you.
What a great job, and everyone acknowledges it. Thank you again to our guest today, Jessica Oppenheim from the ARC of New Jersey and Louise McCarthy from the ARC of Gloucester. It's a riveting conversation, a lot of information, and a lot of good news happening for both organizations. We will see you next time.